What's up guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now we are into the third and final installment of this week's Prime Icon SBC's investment guide, and today we're going to be looking at a new player, which is going to be Prime Hagi. Now the Romanian is looking like a very sweet card. I mean, I feel like this card, you're probably going to feel this is going to be a fairly much cheaper SBC, similar to like a Rui Costa, but I disagree. I think he's going to be very expensive. I think he'll be around about the million coin mark. Very similar to Del Piero, because if you look at the stats, he's actually very close to Del Piero in most of his stats. They've got the same pace. Del Piero's got a little bit better shooting. Hagi has better passing. Del Piero has a little bit better dribbling. And then Del Piero's got a little bit better physical and the same defending, I think. But with in-game stats, Hagi actually beats him. So Hagi's going to be a very desirable card, I feel. So it's going to be a very expensive squad builder. But let's jump into the players that you guys might be needing for this SBC, and hopefully you guys can invest wisely and do it for cheaper if you want to do it, or sell them for a nice tidy profit. So let's jump into the video now guys, and we'll jump into the first graphic on your screen now, which is going to be the first 4 squads you will be required to complete this Prime Hagi. Now this is not confirmed, this is my interpretation of what it's going to be like, and hopefully we get it pretty accurate. So the first one is going to be Hagi and Icon. Exchange a Icon brackets striker. A little bit of an edit, a problem with the edit there. That's actually my bad. He's going to be a cam, so it will say edit, exchange an Icon cam. It's the same principle. The same players will be used and required for this. Pretty self-explanatory. I haven't got to go into any detail about that. Next up we have La Liga. Now Hagi played for Barcelona and Real Madrid, the 2 rivals. I expect we'll be looking at a La Liga team that will be needed to complete this SBC, and I've got the requirements written down here on the old trusty whiteboard. So I've gotten down here 2 Barcelona players and 2 Real Madrid players with a full La Liga team and a fairly high rating. Now by fairly high rating I mean probably an 84, an 83 or an 84, but Hagi will occupy one of the spots, so it makes it fairly expensive to complete anywhere from 85, maybe 86 needed. But with my tips for this, I'm thinking Marco Asensio for Real Madrid, cheap 84 rated player, and then Javier Mascherano for Barcelona, cheap 83 rated player. So they could be some very handy players to invest in before this Hagi SBC comes out. Next up we have the Super League. Exchange a squad featuring Hagi's time in the Super League. Now in the Super League, Hagi was of course with Galatasaray. Now I expect it's going to be maybe exchange 2 to 3 players of Galatasaray, 5 players from the Super League, and then an 82 to 83 rated squad. Now we've seen SBC similar to this with I think it might have been Rui Costa actually for his Portuguese nation. We needed 5 Portuguese players, and the rest could be whatever it wanted. My examples of this is going to be Muslera and Maicon, a goalkeeper and a centre back. They're going to link together perfectly, so the chemistry will be a lot easier to complete. So they are the tips for the investing there, and then they're also fairly decent rated, 82 and an 80. But yeah, it's all pretty self-explanatory. I think it'll be easy to complete, no hard thinking, just a little bit expensive. And the last of the first 4 squads for you guys to complete is going to be Romania. Now I'm not too sure how they're going to do it. They can't do a full Romania team really, unless they don't care about the rating, because there's not many gold Romanians on the game. So I'm thinking they might only really want you to do 2, 3 or 4 Romanians in this team, so not many at all. You might need an inform in this team. Now I don't expect an inform will be needed for the first 2, but there could be an inform needed for this team. And like I said, only 2 to 3 Romanians, so if you use Chiricheș or Radu, I'm pretty sure they're both in the Serie A. Radu definitely is, so you can get easy links off of them. And then it's going to be a fairly high rated 82 or 83 in my opinion, so it will be easy to complete, just a little bit expensive. But hopefully this gives you a good idea of what you guys should and could be investing your coins on for Prime Hagi. And last but not least, you guys already know it, last 3 or 4 in this case, 4 rating teams for Prime Hagi's completion. That's going to be 84, 85, 86, 87, simple as that. It's going to be fairly expensive, about 4 to 500k to cost to complete all of these. We'll get some decent packs out of it, and it's fairly simple to complete. I don't expect any informs will be needed for this, just fairly simple, straightforward. You guys probably know all about this by now. And that is going to conclude this Prime Hagi video, guys. Now it's a fairly short video, not too much to go into. He's just a very simple player to complete, because his career path is pretty one directional. You got Barca, you got Real, you got Galatasaray. That's basically all he ever did. But I hope you have enjoyed the video, guys. If you have, leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new around here. Channel's doing really well recently. I really appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me, whether it be on a video, whether it be on a live stream. So I really appreciate that. Tomorrow we're going to be having a really good live stream. Tomorrow being the 23rd of November. We've got Weekend League rewards. We have got the 100k packs for the 4th week in a row, which I'm really happy about. After a terrible start, we managed to claw it back. So yeah, guys, I hope you have enjoyed the video, like I said. If you haven't already checked out my other 2 Prime Icon SBC predictions, we've got Thierry Henry and Alessandro Nesta, so I recommend you guys go check that out. Links will be in the description, or if you just go through my channel and they're the most recent video. But that is it from me, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.